What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. I am shooting on the new cam today. Shooting on a Canon VIXIA R300. Now, this is a used camera. Picked this thing up for 60 bucks delivered to the door. And I believe this is a steal. You can look at the footage. This is completely raw dog. Everything is flat. I don't have any vivid settings put on. I do have the stabilization on. Now, one thing I want to say about the stabilization, it's not as good as the stabilization on my action cam, but it is good enough. Now, I will have to upgrade my selfie stick because the selfie stick is a little bit too flimsy for this camera. The camera is not big at all. It's very small, but it's bigger than my action cam. So when I upgrade my selfie stick, I will get no shake out of this camera, I believe, whatsoever. But you can look at the picture. It's clear. It looks good. I'm shooting 1080p, 60 frames per second. And I'm impressed because this is not a newer camcorder. You can go ahead, you can get 4K stuff now. I don't think it's necessary to shoot in 4K. If you want to, that's entirely up to you. But 4K files are huge. And I'm just not looking to run out and have to buy, another hard drive or take up all the space on the hard drives that I do have on my computer just with video footage. I think 1080p, look at that, man. It's clear. And this is just automatic. I didn't take and fumble much with the settings. I just put it on automatic, made sure the stabilization was on, and just started shooting. And I'm pretty impressed because it looks just as good, if not better, than anything that I have shot on my action cams, even at 4K. Now, like I said, I got this for 60 bucks used, delivered to the door. My thing is, I'm not looking to shoot with a very expensive camera, especially like a GoPro that's like 500 bucks, or you get to a DSLR where the camera itself can be $1,000 or more. And then you have, a lens that could cost you $2,000–3,000. I'm not looking to do that, because I have gone down with my camera. If my camera gets messed up, I'm out 60 bucks. I'm not out a few grand. So that's why I don't spend a ton on cameras when I ride. I think that the footage that you can get out of a bargain camera can go a long way. And as you can see here, this is clear. If you want to go into post and, add some color punch to it, you can. I believe the camera does have a vivid setting on here. And I really don't like shooting my stuff when it's oversaturated. I kind of like the natural look, so this works well for me. And as you can see, I like that camera so much. I got tears coming out my eyes. It was cold, but it hasn't been as cold as it normally has been. And my eyes are watering a little bit. And I didn't even realize it while I was riding until I looked at the video. I was like, man, I had tears coming out my eyes. Tears of joy. Tears of joy. But this was a really good bargain. For you new riders, please, when you start shooting and you're riding, put your camera up on a tripod first to get your shots. Because learning to ride with a selfie stick is a skill set that takes some practice, especially on windy days. I don't want you to find out the hard way. You go out there with your camera on a selfie stick, the wind starts blowing, and you point that selfie stick in the wrong direction, and it'll steer you right out into traffic. So learn it in a park or in a parking lot where there's like no traffic. Please, you don't want to go down because of you're trying to get footage. You're more important than footage for a video. But besides that, I am really happy with the purchase. I was watching different videos on YouTube, and some of these guys that know way more about cameras than I do, they were like, do not sleep on camcorder footage. And a great point that they had made was, if you look at your favorite movie, a lot of my movies come out, my favorite movies are in the 80s and the 90s. None of that stuff was shot 4K. A lot of things are shot on film. And you can get great quality out of a camcorder, Even a lot of that stuff shot in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of that stuff wasn't shot, 1080p 60 frames a second. None of that stuff was shot 4K. So you can see the proof is in the pudding that the video looks pretty darn good, especially for a $60 used camera. And it came with 2 batteries, all the cables, memory card, everything, an SD card, excuse me. And I couldn't ask for a better deal. I bought this off Facebook Marketplace, and I'm sure you can find these on eBay. And of course, they have updated versions of this camera, but I wanted to go with this one just to see how it would come out, and I'm pretty darn happy with that. So with that being said, yeah, I hope everyone's new year has got off to a great start. Mine is. I'm just going to keep cranking out videos. Definitely going to do some new things, add some new material. It's not going to be all EUC, but I'm just going to bring you guys in a little bit closer into some of the things that I do. Not everything. Like I said, my life is not an open book. Nothing great here. It's just footage of me riding around, just trying to see what the camera is going to look like for future videos. A couple more things I almost forgot. This camera, you can hook an external microphone up to it. Thank goodness for that, because I was going crazy because my action cams, none of them can hook up an external microphone. So this is just a plus. And then going back to the quality, if you look at most of the movies shot through the 80s, 90s, even early 2000s, none of those things were shot in 4K. The quality on your phone, the camera on your phone at this point that you have probably in your pocket right now, shot better video than most movies shot in those time errors that I just gave. So remember that, okay? But anyway, with that being said, thank you so much. Have a great evening. I'm Sensei. Hello. Good night.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.